you have to get people to think of you when the opportunity arises. Now, the only way that I have been able to figure out to get people to think of us or me when the opportunity arises is to get myself into a position where people are exposed to me. So therefore, a number of organizations that I've been involved in that are outside of this industry, I usually will like to become the chairman of the public relations committee, because I am not going to, and I never do this, I never pitch people in these organizations that I'm in, because people don't want to be bothered. Everybody's there for the common purpose of whatever that you're in, if it's a non-industry organization. But I call it demonstrate your wares. Get in a position where you are doing something for that organization from a public relations standpoint. You are bringing benefit to that organization because of your strategic thinking or your tactical implementation or whatever you do. But demonstrate your wares. And then when you're in industry-related organizations, get into a position where you can give your point of view, where people can hear from you. So they are exposed and they think, well, that guy must be sharp, you know. And that's how business comes, that's how people think of you. But think about the comment that I told you that this guy just made to me yesterday about the guy who loves our strategies, and I've heard that before. That's another way to get people to think of you. Stay in touch. It's the combination of, you know, we must send out, I don't know, 40 to 50,000 pieces of direct mail a year from this organization. And I believe it's very important, whether it's emails or it's hard copy, it's a combination of staying in touch. We have organized mailing lists here. Steve manages all that, does a great job, and it is all systematized. It's all back to have a system for getting business. That way, when business goes down, at least you've got a list. You've got a body here to work with. We're not, I can't even imagine walking into this firm, and I've been through these recessions before, feeling frightened. You can't feel frightened. You have to be on top of it. And if you have a system working for you, you are on top of it. And then that overriding word optimism exists, because you say, look, things are now more challenging to get business, but we have techniques here. We know what to do. We're not going to get as high of fees as we get during good times, but there is business out there, and you can get it because we have a system. So this is another thing that I believe in. Now, some people might say, oh, that Ken Makovsky, he's just overdoing it here now. But I want to give this out to you because this is a fundamental philosophy that I have. And some people don't believe me, don't agree with me on this. So, your choice. See, there's three balls here. There's your client work, there's your administrative work, and there's your client development and personal matters. Okay? And some people divide it up. I'm out of here. That's it. I'm out of here. I've done my job and my work is over. And I'm not criticizing people for going on vacation because I believe strongly in them and I think they're critical. That's not what I'm talking about. But you see these pluses and minuses. If you do more of one than another, you're going to steal some time from the other one. So a lot of times what happens is this one gets, people are battling on the personal matters, you know, and they feel that their personal lives are suffering because of their work life. And there's truth. I mean, there's truth to that those kind of things do happen. But it is my belief that I think this guy stated it very well with regard to this personal time issue. He said, I am always on stage. Whoever I meet, be it socially or in a family setting or a more typical business environment, there is always the potential for business. Therefore, your lifestyle and your self-image are a part of it. And I believe this is fundamental. I don't think it matters whether you're off or you're here or where you are, whether it's a weekend or it's a night. And that doesn't mean that, you know, everybody has an ulterior, that you have to have an ulterior motive. See, I don't look at it as an ulterior motive. I look at it as a, hey, I can bring benefit to you. This is not an ulterior motive. You know, business is part of life. And you can integrate your personal life with your business life. You can create linkages, and that doesn't mean you can't like the person. You can enjoy the person and never bring up business, but then your relationship building. That doesn't mean you have to go out and sell our service or sell this firm when you're out socially. But inevitably, it will come up, what do you do for a living? And you can tell people, and you can give them your business card, and they can grow to like you. So I'm just saying that some people think that's going too far. This book definitely advocates that fundamental belief that I have, that your personal life is integrated with your professional life. And because you spend a good percentage of your lives in your business. And so it's you, it's part of you, of who you are. And it doesn't matter whether you leave here and you go somewhere else, or you change fields, or whatever you do, there is going to be a part of you that is going to be who you are as a professional. And so therefore, when you're out socially, that part of you doesn't go away. You are who you are. And people should know about that. And so therefore, you know, think about the impression you make when you're out. Don't look like a slob. Even if you're in slobby clothes, you can look pretty good. So I think you got my point.